We're back on set with Megan, and this time around we're now going to talk about whether we should be investing in crypto, and Lisa's going to tell us if we should be investing and how we should be going about it. So let's go for it.
So for one, we are all in control of the choices that we make. So if Lisa says that you should invest in crypto, I don't want
Doesn't
anybody...
mean that you have to invest.
Yeah, no, everybody needs to take responsibility for their own choices, because we live in a world where people just want to blame and blame and blame.
Yeah.
So in my perspective, the journey that I've been on of learning about cryptocurrency, which was a year ago when it was a bear market, which means that Bitcoin went from $19,000 drastically down. And so it's quite ironic that's when I decided to invest in it. But if you want to be in the game of cryptocurrency, you've got to learn the rules. And that's what I've loved about my journey, is I haven't been gambling, I haven't been learning this stuff by myself. I get taught by experts and I educate myself. And for me, you know, watching Bitcoin drop its value, okay, for one, like, I don't know how much people know, but how many cryptocurrencies do you think there are?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's
I'm
good.
sorry.
No,
I'm
but
very
this is
new to crypto.
Okay, so this is my favorite. I love when people don't know anything. So you can go onto a website called coinmarketcap.com.
Okay.
You will see there are over 2,324 cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is number one, reason being it was born in 2008, 2009, and then there's a whole lot of other ones.
Okay.
And a lot of cryptocurrencies have popped up and they've disappeared, and so that's also where a lot of people have lost a lot of money. And what's most important is you don't buy anything when it's at the top of a graph, when it's at its most expensive. You wouldn't even do that in stocks and shares either.
Yes.
So it's a market that's governed by greed and fear. So if you're going to be buying in out of FOMO, like, oh, I better get in, not a good idea. So if, you know, Google is a bottomless pit, I'd really suggest learning about cryptocurrency from somebody who's got the experience.
Yeah. So what would be your main advice to somebody who wants to get into the crypto market in terms of, like, what is the good thing to look for, just one thing, and then what is a red flag, be very careful, don't go into that if you see this?
So, oh, that's a difficult one. Like I'm plugged into a cryptocurrency community, so they've been in the game since 2010. So for me, I don't even bother doing the due diligence and stuff. I just trust. And everything that they've told me so far has been amazing. So we do national events. So if anybody is interested in actually going to a presentation, go and learn. Before you put money into cryptocurrency, go and learn about it first from people who are incredibly experienced.
Okay.
So,
And then what would be the one warning, red flag, don't do it?
Whew. Like, yeah, I wouldn't invest in anything that I don't know somebody else who's invested and who's made money from it.
Okay, I think that's a fantastic point, actually, and I think, you know, at the point we need to get to it being where you've seen the proof in the pudding before you've actually decided to taste it, and then you go ahead and you taste it because you know that it's a good recipe that actually works.
Yeah.
But as you said, it is everybody's choice, and they need to act responsibility with their money. And one of the best things you can do is learn before you act.
Yeah.
Definitely go and expand your knowledge. So I think that is great, and yeah, we will on our next topic talk a little bit more about money and spending money to make money.
Cool.
Great.